Hi, it's William Moss again, and I'm here with the top 10 watch-outs for your garden. Number 10, aggressive plants. We all like mints, things like this apple mint, this wonderful lemon mint. We've got some chocolate mints over here, but be careful putting them in your garden. Find the right place, and usually that place is inside of a container, something to keep them in check and hold them at bay a little bit. If you don't do that, you may have a garden full of nothing but mint, and all you can do with that is make mojitos for the neighborhood. Number 9, rabbit protection. If you're trying to grow things like peas or beans in the garden, or if you want cilantro, parsley, or dill, that's tough to do if you have those hungry, munching rabbits. But there are a couple of things you can do. You can protect them by putting them in raised beds. You can either get a kit, or you can go build your own out of some lumber. Make it about 18 inches high, because rabbits can jump. Number 8, support your plants. Things like tomatoes, the peas, some of the other vining plants, they've got to have some support. So you can either get a cage or get one of the modular staking systems and just use those to make sure they have the support they need to grow healthy. Number 7, catch your diseases early. You want to check your plants out. You see anything that's looking diseased, pop it off. If you do this early enough, you can save the plants and it can recover. So just keep pulling them off until you know everything's fine. If you wait too late and the whole plant is diseased, well then it's a wrap. Number 6, monitor for pests. You want to take your plants and just occasionally look under the leaves when you go out. When you're picking your tomatoes or when you're out there cutting some fresh flowers, just spend a little time, turn the leaves over, because that's where they're going to start, under the leaves. And if you get them early, it's a quick, easy, and cheap fix. Number 5, watch out for hungry plants. Things like your annuals, your flowering shrubs, the wonderful tropicals, those guys are going to need fertilizer if they're going to keep blooming beautifully for you all season. And don't neglect your tomatoes and your peppers and eggs plants. All these guys are hungry too. Make sure you get some good organic fertilizer on them and they'll keep producing for you to the end of the season. Number 4, watch out for overwatering. Overwatering can really cause damage to a lot of plants and spread disease, especially if it's overhead overwatering. So look for things like soaker hoses and other drip systems that makes it easier for you to put the right amount of water in the right place. Number 3, watch out for thirsty plants. The number 1 killer of plants by far are summer vacations. You go away, you come back, and everything is just toast because there was no one to water and Mother Nature didn't help you out. So what you want to do is look for timers and other watering kits. That way you put those guys out there, you can go on vacation, or even when you're just at home and don't want to go out and water, they'll handle it for you and you can rest easy. Number 2, watch out for poor soils. Poor soils have bad drainage, they also don't have much fertility, so you're not going to get much growth out of your plant. It's hard to have gardening success if your soils aren't right. So look for compost and other products that are made for amending the soil. They'll make it drain a lot better, they'll add a lot of fertility to it, and your plants will grow better. Number 1, right plant, right place. That solves many of your problems right there. So what you want to do is make sure that you have the right conditions, both soil, water, and light, for the plant to do well. For instance, here we have this wonderful calla lily. Loves little moist and wet conditions. Now, if we tried to put the hydrangea in the same conditions the calla lily wanted, it wouldn't work. We'd be fighting against disease and bugs and all sorts of stuff. On the other side of it, I've got this wonderful tomato. Now, this guy can take a little bit drier, but if I were to try to put the calla lily in the same place, it just wouldn't work out as well. Now, we're talking lights. Here we have a beautiful impatient, wants it in the shade. Not the same with this salvia. It would suffer in the shade while this excels. So know your plants, know your area, put the right plant in the right place, and it'll be so much easier for you. Get out and grow.